Hey, I'm Chiqui Linguine, and today I want to talk to you about how I cleared my acne-prone skin. I went from this daily acne breakouts, red, inflamed, big pimples, a lot of my jawline, and on my cheeks, hormonal imbalances, just dealing with this horribleness to this. And right now I'm wearing a little bit of foundation, but this picture is from right before filming a couple of minutes ago. I snapped a quick picture before I put on my makeup, and this is with me today on my period. So I'm really happy with how my skin looks today and how it's been doing. So these are the 5 biggest tips that I have of how I transformed my skin. The first thing I did was I switched the way I was eating. So I've always eaten, so I thought relatively healthy, but this year I really focused on cutting out all processed foods. When I go to the grocery store, I literally shop and I get proteins, I get cheese, I get vegetables and fruits, but I really try to stay away from getting any breads, pastas, whole grains. Again, I still eat them, everything in moderation, but day to day, my weekly meals at home are consistent of lots of animal protein, lots of vegetables, and healthy fats. So butter, avocado oil, olive oil drizzled on top of my vegetables, avocados, olives, things like that, healthy nuts. And that is really what I am focused on eating, and that has made a huge difference because cutting out all the processed foods, the grains, rice, all the carbs and breads and stuff, that has really made a difference in my skin, because when you eat all of that, it turns into sugar in your body. It gives you glucose spikes, and glucose spikes lead to acne and having gut problems. So when you're eating like this, not only is it good for your face, but it's good for your face because it's obviously very good for your gut. And gut health is the most important thing that you can focus on when healing any type of thing in your body, because the gut is connected to everything. So when we eat nourishing foods and when we're satisfying our gut and our gut microbiome, then it's going to show in our skin, it's going to show in our energy, and it's going to show in everything. So really focus on eating lots of animal protein and vegetables. Cut out the junk, and you will see that your skin is going to just transform, and on top of a whole bunch of other things that are going to change. The second one is to drink plenty of ginger tea. So this goes hand in hand with the first one of eating well. This is drinking ginger tea, and ginger tea is so good for our gut health and for just moving everything and feeding our gut microbiome, that it will then help feed our skin microbiome. So this one is kind of like a tag team to the eat healthy. Not only should you be eating healthy and eating lots of animal protein, I can't stress that enough. Eat your animal protein to keep your hormones satisfied and happy, and then have ginger tea throughout the day. Warming liquids are so good for your gut. It's way better for you to drink something warm and soothing rather than drinking an ice cold water. When we drink ice, it shocks our gut, because imagine our gut is like a fire, and if we were to dump ice cold water on it, it's just going to extinguish it, and it won't have enough energy to be able to digest the foods and the rest of the things that you're about to feed yourself. And even if you're not eating, if you're just sipping on cold water, it just slows down your digestion system, so that by the time you eat again, it is slower. So if you were to be rather sipping on warm drinks throughout the day, it's just keeping it going, keeping it, the flames going of the fire, but not necessarily putting it out, and not also like flaming them up. So sip on your warm ginger tea throughout the day and help your gut so that you can help your skin. The third tip is to stay hydrated. So sipping on ginger teas is great for our gut, but we should also be just sipping on normal room temperature water throughout the day. If you know me, you know I do not leave my house without my blue water bottle. It is my emotional support water bottle. Everybody makes fun of me, but get a water bottle and take it with you everywhere so that you constantly are drinking water. It's a known thing that if you have a water bottle next to you, or if you have a cup of water next to you, you're going to be more likely to drink than if you don't have a cup next to you. It's just second nature. If you have something, just you're gonna get up, sip from it while you're working. So have a cup next to you. Always be sipping on some water and stay hydrated, because if your skin is dehydrated, you're gonna see it, it's gonna make a difference, and you're not gonna be able to have the shiny, plump skin that you are looking for. The fourth tip is to manage your stress. Dealing with acne and with skin problems is so much more than just the products that you put on your face. It's everything that you do prior to that affects your skin. So if you are not managing your stress well, then it is going to show, and it's going to show in red, angry blemishes. So manage your stress, whether that's journaling, listening to worship music, a formal meditation, an informal meditation where you're just mindfully thinking about the act that you're doing. You could do informal meditations while you're cooking. Just really focus on what you're doing while you're cooking, while you're brushing your teeth, anything like that will just help you learn how to manage your stress. Any breathing techniques, I've spoken about the 4-7-8 breathing. When you breathe in for 4, you hold for 7, you breathe out for 8, and you continue to repeat it. Or you could do box breathing. Manage your stress, and not only is it going to help with your acne, but it will help with so many other things. Again, everything in our body is connected. So when we focus on one issue, you're going to see that a bunch of other things just fall into place. And the last little thing that I have done that I've really seen a difference in my skin, I just said that products are not everything, but these are the products that I am using that I have fallen in love with. This one is the Sea Buckthorn Cleansing Oil, and it might, you might be like, I have acne, I have oily prone skin, I am not gonna use oil, that's just gonna make it worse. I promise, I am not the one that makes this promise. I found this from I think it's Noi Skincare or Noi Skin. I'll put it in the descriptions. I follow her on Instagram. Her skin is amazing, and she swears by this. She says that if you have acne, it is not something to be worried about. If you're putting it on, it's going to help control your oils, and it's going to balance out your skin. Again, you saw my before pictures, and this is what I've been using, and it has helped so much. And then this I've recently been using in the past, like maybe 2 months. And this is what I feel has been like the extra layer of making my skin look extra radiant. I don't know, there's some mornings where I wake up and I'm like, wow. It's the prickly pear seed oil from Pharmacy. I think it's Pharmacy Land. I'll also put it in the descriptions. This little guy is super tiny. It was kind of expensive. It was $35 for this little guy, but it is so worth it. You only need 5 drops. I'm running out. I need to buy more. But you just put a few drops on your fingers, on your face, and it feels so good, and it is amazing. And again, it's another oil, so do not freak out if you have acne prone skin and you're putting on oil. It's going to help balance your oils, and it's going to, instead of stripping away your pH, when you wash your face with a normal wash that you put like soap and water, you're literally stripping away your pH, and then you're supposed to use toner to like rebalance your pH. This is not going to strip away your pH. It's going to just get your oils and help balance them so it can naturally combat your acne. So this is the combo that I swear by, that I love. 2 different companies, but it's amazing. And those are the 5 tips that I have for you today on how I have cleared my acne. Really focus on your gut health, so focus on what you're eating. Drink ginger tea, sip on water throughout the day, all day, manage your stress, and find a cleanser that works for you. And if you haven't tried it yet, try an oil-based cleanser, because I love it. I will put it in the description so you can check her out. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have new content like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.